Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of February 24th through March 2nd. I don't know what the heck my bangs are doing right now. Anyways, let's dive into it. So, on the 28th, on Thursday of this week, we have the new moon in Pisces. Now, this is going to be a very substantial moon. I feel it so much. You're the last sign I always read for in the week ahead readings. So you get this special treat of me knowing exactly what's going on in the collective energies. And this is a big theme for all of the signs. This new moon feels a lot like a full moon in a sense because Pisces rules over karmic cycles. The limitations that we sometimes trap ourselves in life, and also our deep spirituality and connectedness. It's a very deep sign. So the sun is in Pisces. We're in Pisces season, and now we have the new moon in Pisces as well. So this is a heavy, heavy influence that we're going through. And what I've been picking up on this particular new moon intuitively is that a lot of us are being asked to leave our old karmic cycles in the past, okay? Hanging on to karmic relationships, patterns within ourselves, behaviors, stories. It's really being asked to be left behind. The things that you've really been feeling struggling with in life, your whole adult life, years and years and years, you're being asked to leave behind, whether that's feelings of loneliness, like, oh, I'm alone, I got no one, whether that is feelings of poverty, constantly being in cycles of lacking money, lacking health, lacking in general, going back to the same type of relationship over and over and over again. What are your cycles, Aquarius? They'll look different for everyone. But there's some very important decisions that you have to make this week when it comes to choosing a different and new path, a different way of going about things. You know, this time around, I'm going to communicate effectively. This time around, I'm going to allow myself to receive. This time around, I'm going to give more to a situation. I'm not going to let it slip past me. This time around, I'm going to choose better. You know, what areas of your life, there's probably multiple, are you being asked to choose the newer, better path for yourself and to not choose the same old decisions that lead you to the same old results that you don't like? Okay, so a lot of that is being illuminated from the subconscious. It is bubbling up to your conscious awareness at this time. Thanks to Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. Okay, and it's a very necessary time for a lot of people. We have to go through Pisces season. It's necessary. It's not something to resist. Okay. You have oh, by the way, thank you. I want to show my appreciation to everyone who has left a donation to the channel. You guys have single-handedly kept my business afloat and keeps me doing this full time, okay? Especially at this time of year with taxes and a lot of expenses for my business coming up. I just want to let you know I appreciate you, especially Keith and Blaze. Y'all know who you are. Anyways, you have the spider and passion flower with creative ingenuity. I believe this came out for another sign. Was it Aries or Cancer? One of those signs. This also came out. Creative ingenuity. So, Aquarius, regardless of what's going to happen this week, I definitely feel like you are coming to the conclusion that you really need to pour into yourself, pour into your business, your career, and your problems that you've been facing a long time. There is creative genius bubbling up from you to resolve the issues that are in your life personally. Now, this is outside of relationships, just your personal issues. You're coming up with creative solutions and you're feeling very motivated to keep taking care of yourself, which is really great. I love that for you. I love the spider spirit. I don't move any spiders if they're in my house. I let them stay, do their job, you know, kill all the other insects. You're doing great, you know. Spiders are great luck, great friends to have around, great spirit helpers and physical helpers as well. And they rule over creativity. They rule over creative solutions, you know. Ten of Pentacles. Whew, this felt like a breath of fresh air. Aquarius, stability and emotional contentment with your relationships is coming to the forefront of this week, and this feels really nice. I don't know what you've been going through in the previous week or at the time that you're watching this, but for some reason I felt a sigh of relief at this Ten of Pentacles. So to me it feels like there could be some uncertainty of like if this will be okay. Like, will my health be okay? Will my finances be okay? Will this relationship be okay? You know, I don't know if that's something you're currently dealing with or have dealt with this previous week. But Ten of Pentacles coming out as your first card upright shows, yes, it will be okay. Okay, so big sigh of relief there. It feels warm. It feels nice. I like this. I just really like it. Knight of Wands coming out next to that as well. So much creativity. Passion returns. Okay, you can begin drumming up a new future once again after things were put on pause. You know, your future planning may have been put on pause because, again, there could have been some uncertainty about that future, or the future of this connection, future of this house, future of your health, whatever. You know, there could have been something a little scary that popped up. This is something I'm just picking up on completely intuitively. Okay, nothing in these cards suggests that. It's just something I'm feeling from you guys. So yeah, all is well. All is well. And you're feeling good again. I am seeing such a creative outpouring, like really doubling down, quadrupling down on your creative work, whatever that may be. If you have your own business, you may be doubling down, getting new business projects out there. If you are someone who has really been wanting to learn an instrument and it's one of your big goals to get better at it, you've been doubling down. Or learning language, you've been doubling down on that effort this week that we're reading for, okay? Passion is also restored to relationships that may have temporarily gotten a little cold due to the fear of what may happen in the future. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this card also came out for Libra. It's kind of a scary influence, to be honest, with the new moon in Pisces because, you know, like I said, this new moon in Pisces is all about deciding to relinquish old karmic cycles. You know, they're being illuminated, and it's up to your free will whether or not you want to keep repeating the same story that just won't work out, hoping that it'll get better. A great example of this is anyone in your life right now who you might see, and this could be you, this could be people just in your life, you know. You may see people around you where it's very, very clear they keep repeating the same negative relationship patterns. And there could be something big that has recently come up in their relationship. And it's like they had a choice to move on towards greater things and let go of that repeating cycle, or hold on, cling on really, and hope that it'll change eventually. And so the Wheel of Fortune reverse sort of suggests, you know, that clinging on and hoping that things will change, even though it's a negative repeating pattern. It's like not learning the karmic lesson here for you and just hoping that things will change magically when the lesson is to choose different. Okay, so I am worried that that influence may be popping up in a lot of people's lives this week, okay? It doesn't have to be your personal life. You have free will to choose what you choose to do, you know? You can choose to put the bottle down. You can choose to let go of that toxic relationship. You can choose to break the generational cycles with your health, your finances, with anything, and choose different. Is it difficult to release these karmic cycles? It is one of the most difficult things you can do in life because those karmic cycles are your comfort zone. And usually your ego does not want to let go of them. Like, no, I want this relationship to work out despite the red flags. I want to hang on and see if it changes. I want to keep, you know, eating whatever I want to eat and not exercising. I want to keep myself, you know, complaining about money and not really changing my work ethic. These are difficult things to admit. You know what I want might not be the best for me. And this may be an instance where I need to really implement some change into my life. That's so difficult. That's one of the most difficult things you can do in life, honestly. So Pisces season's coming in hot at this time. I feel like Pisces in general, her energy just feels so intense this week. And sort of really bringing up a lot of issues, a lot of patterns, karmic cycles to the surface. And we are all presented with the option to co-create what reality we want. Will we proceed forward in a new way of doing things that's healthier for us, or will we continue with the negative cycles? And Wheel of Fortune reverse does suggest that you may be noticing in your life people choosing to repeat negative cycles. And you know what? This option is here for you as well. Do you want to keep repeating negative cycles yourself? You know, you have the free will to decide. We have the Two of Pentacles upright, balance. And I love that this is underneath the Ten of Pentacles. So I just want to clarify that finances are really improving for you this week. if you have had any big expense that maybe overdrafted you, or you had to take out some credit, so now you're sort of like in the red with that, you may be getting back balanced, back centered, and just feeling good financially again. So I love that influence for you. That can bring some peace and stability to your life. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. For a lot of you, the karmic cycles that are coming up are around relationships and friendships, okay, that have a long history but are not healthy. And it's like, do we let this go? You know, and for some of you, it's not even you directly. This could be like you have a friend who just will not let go of a really toxic relationship, and they complain and complain and complain to you, and you're feeling emotionally drained by it. And honestly, it could be a turnoff for you to connect so deeply with people who choose to keep repeating negative cycles. It is a turnoff. Let's be real. It is a turnoff to be in friendships or deep relationships with people who keep choosing the old toxic cycle over and over and over again. And you can love them to death, but you can be sick and tired and fed up of them doing that. Of them going back to their addictions, back to their bad relationships, back to whatever. And it is not inappropriate for you to say, you know what, this is my boundary. It's ruining my peace. Having you return back to these negative cycles, it's difficult for me to watch. Call me emotional, call me sensitive, call me whatever you want. But, this is my personal boundary. If you're choosing to stay stuck in these old negative toxic ways, I might need to create some distance from you. Okay, some of you guys may be laying that down. That's not an ultimatum, by the way. That is not you trying to control them. That is simply you sharing your feelings and sharing your boundaries, and that's totally okay. That's totally acceptable. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys may have resisted having a conversation like this because you appreciate people being very open to you, even about their vices, even about their feelings that make you very uncomfortable. Spirit wants to say it's important for you to speak your truth as well, though. And, if you have any woundings around speaking your truth and getting hurt from it, like people lying to you because they don't hurt you or whatever, that's something that you karmically are letting go of at this time as well with Pisces season. It's time to not live by that fear and to release that wounding and keep being your vulnerable, open, authentic self. And trusting that other people have the option to keep being vulnerable, trusting, and loving with you as well. Sometimes people don't take that option and they want to lie, but that's beyond your control. You yourself are also releasing and letting go of toxic cycles. Keep that in mind. And so for some of you, this may be around speaking your truth. This may be around not keeping yourself involved in relationships or connections that are very draining for you because they keep choosing bad choices. It'll look different for all of you, but this is definitely a week of overall releasing and letting go of toxic cycles. It's a week of making that money. It's a week of being extremely creative and passionate. So there's a lot going on here, I know. But it's a very necessary week. So I hope you find a way to peace and find a way to enjoy it, okay? Thank you guys. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.